Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Donna Fiesel, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where Truth Matters. Thank you so much for watching every day, Monday through Friday, beginning at 1 p.m., and that's on the Central Time Zone. Yes, I get to ride home with you anytime you want to. Absolutely. You can find us syndicated. We are Fox News affiliates. You can find us syndicated. That's found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget the podcast on thenewscasters.com. All the social media sites, you can find us there as well. So if you're working, I don't want you to get into trouble with your boss for watching the show. So you can go back and watch us a little bit later if you'd like to on YouTube or on Facebook Live, whatever you want to do. Facebook.com/D as in Donna Fiesel. So again, let's go ahead and keep in contact with each other. Continue sending emails, by the way, Donna at Donna'sEdge.com, Donna at Donna'sEdge.com. And I love it. You are not bothering me. LaRue Hardinger is with me right now. She's one of my dear friends. We've been friends for how many years now?
I quit counting.
Long time. So we've known each other. She's with
We know
me.
everybody's each other's secrets.
Yeah, we do. We know each other's gut. She's with the Marine Toys for Tots Foundation. And so, I mean, just keep watching it. You know, we get a lot of emails. And so, a few of you have sent emails saying, I don't want to bother you, but I just wondered if you would do such and such, have a show about gardening, you know, tell me about the comfort plant, whatever like that. You are not bothering me. I'm just telling you, it thrills my soul for you to send me emails. So continue doing it. You make my day. Absolutely. So continue doing that. Donna at Donna'sEdge.com. Okay, LaRue, you are, she's a treasure. She's really a treasure. So you've had so many kids the past few years and parents because this is terrible. I mean, I've been divorced before. I know what it's like to not have money that helps Santa Claus. I know what that's like. But thank you for all of your help throughout all these years. Thank you for your heart.
Um, Basically, she says it's me, but I'm just the coordinator. I have several hundred volunteers throughout the county doing different things, and
You're in DeKalb County, Alabama.
right. Right now for the interview. But we have recently gotten our totals together correctly this time, and we're in our 13th campaign, and so far the grand total over the last since we began in 2013, uh, we have distributed 91,591 toys to 13,830 children, and those are all children that have been approved by the local Department of Human Resources, who are also volunteers. They agreed to vet them for us and make sure they are in need and they do live in the county and these are your children and so forth. And by the way, if you are in DeKalb County and you know you're going to need help, go ahead and put it on your calendar for October to go to they used to call it food stamp office, but now they call it the food assistance office, I believe. But it's on 2301 Briarwood Avenue South in Fort Payne. And I've already got it straight from the top that they are going to help us out again this year. There's their executive director, Denise Raines, retired, and I freaked out. We were going to lose them. And I checked with her last week, and she said, "No, I think everything's going to go smoothly." And she gave me every reason to believe that they're still going to help us. And so I'll be going by to see them this week and kind of get my ducks in a row.
Well, I mean, everybody knows about the DeKalb County Toys for Tots. I mean, everybody knows about it. And all of the good things that have happened in the county because of that.
Well, a good example is where we're sitting in Bobby Ledbetter's used cars in Gadsden. He did have his lot there, and now he serves several counties from this location.
And states I wanted to mention.
Yeah,
They're coming from other states now.
People come from everywhere, and there's a reason for that. He not only cares about making sure you get the car you want, but he truly cares about you as a person, and he cares about the community because he helps our Toys for Tots program. Of course, he helped for years while living in DeKalb County and doing business directly there. But he's nothing's changed. If anything, he's given more to help our program up there. And I can't begin to tell you all the ways he supported us. But if you're going to buy, if you're in the market for a used car, I would definitely recommend Bobby Ledbetter. So.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something. He really listens to you, like even when you're cracking a joke. So a few years ago, we had a farm and in Alabama, Northeast Alabama. And so I said, Bobby, I'd like to have a pink tractor. I was just joking. I did not mean I literally want a pink tractor. And so a few weeks later, Bobby said, Miss Donna, I've just been checking all over the place. I can't find one, a pink tractor. And then I said, Bobby, I was kidding around. Really, I mean, Phil's wanted to be driving a tractor. Do you think Phil wants to drive around a pink tractor?
Did you get that from that country song? Is that where you got
Yeah.
that?
That's where I got it. I was listening.
You fellows have to remember. I know you're watching from all over now, so you got to remember we're from the South. So pink tractor.
Yeah, but you know what? Southerners moved to all 50 states. So I'm pretty sure this
I don't know. We're getting a lot of people moving to the South.
Yeah.
They like the hospitality and the sweets. I don't know that. Yeah, you got to either hate or love the sweet tea.
And I was going to say sweet tea. Because we believe in dunking a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah. When you go to a restaurant, don't ask for tea, ask for sweet tea.
Yeah, because we'll look at you funny.
If you don't want sweet tea, I'll put it like this: you better specify no sugar or half and half. I mean, half sugar, or just plain, and then you put whatever you want in it. So that's just
You put a little bit of honey in there too.
Yeah, we need to do a show on Welcome to the South.
Let's do that next month.
That would be so much fun. You guys need to send in your questions if you're thinking about moving to Northeast Alabama.
You know you're in the South. Yeah.
Because we got a lot of hilarious things, but they're true.
So what does it mean when a Southern woman says bless your heart? Is it a double?
It can mean one of two things. And you got to pay attention to the inflection in her voice and her body language.
If I say it like this, bless your heart.
Is that? It's like if you're at a funeral, yeah. I'm so sorry, bless your heart. You know. But if it's like,
bless your heart.
If it's like you're like, I don't believe a word you're saying. Bless your heart.
It has a double
too
meaning.
bad. It's all.
Yeah. And if we say it to the spouse like that,
or if we think that what they just did was like that was not smart, what you just did. I can't believe you said that. Bless your heart.
We agree with that. We can't believe
and don't be offended. Don't be offended if everybody calls you honey.
You know, that means we like
They're
you.
not trying to take your spouse away.
We like you. If that means we like you.
A lot of waitresses do that. Hey, honey, and y'all do that. That's just us. People think it's fake because they're not used to it.
I kind of like it because we get more food, especially if you go to a buffet or if you go to, certain restaurants.
People here are generous.
Let them, work with Phil. That's okay. Because we get more
They
food.
help each other. They're generous. The number one thing I hear, because in DeKalb, that's where the band Alabama's from. The big famous band of Alabama. They still live there.
Christmas in D.C. Y'all know the sounds.
Yeah. My home's in Alabama. If you're going to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band. Those, okay. They're still touring. Okay.
Those are songs.
They have a fan club there and a museum, and so we get a lot of tourism there. A lot of tourism, and therefore, a lot of people come in from other parts of the country. And I've been in there. They are actually supporters of our Toys for Tots program. The fan club is and the band. And they have a toy box there every year. They do it, collect amongst themselves. Plus, of course, they actually send out messages to all of the members of the fan club, which are probably worldwide. If y'all want to mail a toy in, we're doing Toys for Tots. And the last this past year, we had to make several trips to get all the toys. There were so many. And we had people from out of state that would that brought a truckload. Some family from Georgia brought a truckload of toys and left them at the fan club. I couldn't believe it, but it keeps growing, and I think it's because they believe in us. They know, they trust us, and I believe keeping the goodwill and the trust of the community, those donors that do support us to take care of these children every Christmas. And we also have foster children during the year. And families that are in catastrophe, such as a natural disaster. If they lose their home, and we're right in Tornado Alley here, you know that. We have tornadoes every year, like the coast has hurricanes. And also a house fire or something like that, and then they lose everything. Yes, if we have the toys in our inventory that's appropriate for their children's ages, yes, that's part of what we do year round. We provide those things for them.
And then also within the Toys for Tots Foundation, internally, there's an accounting that they have. There's a huge accounting system to keep everything the way it should be.
Yeah, I have to do a weekly report, and we report toys collected, toys purchased, toys distributed, if there's any that we gave out that week, any money that came in, and how much we sent to the foundation to put on our account, which should be 100%. And if not, you have to explain why, and you have to have a darn good reason, which we've always sent every bit in. And then the last column that I have to fill out says how much did you spend on toys versus how much did you spend on other items that are campaign support items, that you need, like you need supplies for your warehouse, you need office supplies, ink and paper, things like that. But nationwide, um, it is well known fact, and they really do advertise this, that we are the most more of your dollars go to toys, what you're actually giving it for, than any other Christmas charity. Every dollar you give, 97 cents of that dollar goes towards toys alone. And we do serve kids 0 to 18, as long as they're living in the home and they're attending school. If there's special needs, we go out of our way to make sure that they get appropriate toys. We just really work hard to make sure that they at least get one toy they ask for, if it's at all possible, and then some, of course, extra toys on the side, stocking stuffers. Now, we are taking donations year round. We've already had people drop donations of toys off and some money, which we've already deposited. We have, yes, we are monitored by the National Marine Toys for Tots Foundation. There's over 800 campaigns going on across the country, and there are several county specialists that help manage our campaigns, and there's one that manages the southeast, and so I answer to her. So she's the one that knows and oversees our account at the end of the year. Our totals are sent in. It's called after action report. So how many, at the end of the year, all of those things I just mentioned that are in the weekly report, they're totaled up. And then after your Christmas distribution, if you have X number of toys left over or above, they do have a person that comes physically to your location and count. You have to report how many toys, books, and stocking stuffers you have left. And they do count our count to check it and make sure it's correct. I
Now,
have
we're going to go into a commercial break. Can you believe over half the show already? What happens when she's on the show?
anyway transparency.
Let's go into a commercial break. We're going to be right back. Twin City Used Car Sales has been serving drivers in the Northeast Alabama area for years with a quality selection of late model used cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks. On top of our extensive selection and competitive prices, we offer professional auto financing services for used car buyers of all credit levels. Whether you've just begun your search or you're ready to secure your next vehicle, at Twin City Used Car Sales, you will drive away with the vehicle of your dreams. The sales and finance staff at Twin City Used Car Sales looks forward to serving you, and you can apply for financing online before your visit to our used dealership in Gadsden, Alabama. Check us out on the web at twincityusedcars.com or go by our location at 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama. We sincerely look forward to serving you. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Hardinger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community. Whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need, toys at Christmas, or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm excited to announce our Christmas extravaganza is finally here. Get this season's flannel sheets for as low as $59.98. They won't last long, so get them while you can. Our famous My Slippers, they haven't been on sale for over a year. Regularly $119.98, now only $59.98. Our 6-piece towel sets are back in stock with extremely limited quantities, only $29.98. With hundreds of MyPillow products, there's something for everyone on your Christmas list. Bathrobes, duvets, quilts, down comforters, and so much more. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to save on all MyPillow products. For example, flannel sheets for as low as $59.98. Or our 6-piece towel sets, just $29.98. But that's not all. I'm extending our 60-day money-back guarantee until March 1st of 2025. Plus, all orders over $75 or more ship absolutely free.
The only place I buy my beef is Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama. Their cattle is born and raised on their ranch, grass and grain fed, and you can feel confident when you serve your family and friends because their beef is all natural and no antibiotics or hormones are added. You can buy whole beef or perhaps go in with family or friends and buy half. Their customer service is number one as they take care of the delivery to their local processor and can deliver to your home for a small added fee. They also offer herd replacement heifers. I always call Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama for my beef specialty recipes and cookouts, and you can too. Food shortages are increasing, so buy local by calling 256-523-6462. That's 256-523-6462. Okay, we're back. My name is Donna, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, which really matters. Thank you so much for watching every day. In the afternoon, LaRue Hardinger is with me right now. And by the way, we're like, media people, because your background's media. And I still feel like she's interviewing me sometimes.
You're not going to believe we read each other's minds. I'm sitting here.
We're like an old married couple.
I
Never finished sentences.
I glanced down here and I saw a question or two that I had to fill out a questionnaire because some second graders want to honor me.
They do.
So I had to fill out a questionnaire, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to ask her some of this. I'm going to turn the tables when she comes back online here. I'm going to interview
Go for it.
You were reading on my.
Yeah. I just know.
Well, reporters like to ask questions,
Well,
right?
before we get started, what about this?
Yes, my co-coordinator, Landon Fant, who's also the commandant of our Marine League. And by the way, Northeast Alabama, Detachment 1404, we are the sponsor of the Toys for Tots charity in DeKalb County, but we're both separate nonprofits. But we've both been at it for well over a decade, so we're not, show up in town and fly by night. I mean, people have trust in us and they're giving more. They worked harder with us last year than I've ever seen.
Well, and I want to say this, and I know you businesses are not doing it for this reason, but if you want your business to be showcased, I'm just telling you, you might want to help.
We always, like those that donate a check, I get one of my fellows to go, Marines to go, and they take a picture, and I'm the admin of our page, so I post it on our Facebook page. And but what I was going to say was our commandant, Landon Fan, is also my co-coordinator. He helps out with Toys for Tots a lot. But he came up with this, which is QR code. I mean, these are common now. And I'm going to leave
have one.
all you got to do is hold your phone camera over it. But I don't have to explain to you guys how to use it anymore. They're everywhere you go. But if you do this particular one, it will take you to our campaign. And you can donate by card on there. Several ways to pay securely. And you can also find out later on in the year, after we put our boxes out, there'll be a list of where the boxes are. And once I get all of our events lined up, where we will be set up with our canopy and public, and you can come by and drop off a monetary gift or a toy. Once we get those out, then we put the list of where we're going to be, so that you can plan to come by and drop off any toys or whatever. But if I have a lady that comes by monthly and drops off. She has her SUV crown full of toys because that's her gift. She knows how to find the sales, and she's been doing it so long with us. She knows what we need. So if you have any questions about what we need, what type of toys we need, because we know pretty much what's most popular. Any questions at all?
I got a story for that, but I won't do it now.
Yeah, they're too long. And they've heard it before. Oh, married couple here. Well, we decided we're gonna have a special show. Remember when? One day. I want to ask you one question off this questionnaire.
Be a trick. You're gonna try to put me on the spot here?
No. Did you ever see yourself in the position you are in today?
I was quietest in Tutu in high school. No.
Who's the most inspirational person in your life? What do you do in your spare time?
I don't have spare time.
No, I don't laugh because I was writing.
What
this.
is that?
Let's see, what is my cat?
Oh, some people have spare time.
What is that? What are some things in your life that led you down the pathway of the career or position you're in?
The school teacher I hated the most was Richie. I hated that woman with passion,
Richie.
but she kept on at me, and it's, I don't know what
The
in the world
toughest
she's
ones are
on.
usually the ones you learn the most.
Oh, I
from.
love the woman now.
Yeah.
This woman,
When you
Miss
were little-
Gwendolyn Ritchie, I love this
When
woman.
you were a little girl, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Cowgirl.
A cowgirl. I wanted to be a ballet
And an
dancer.
astronaut. And an astronaut. I mean, there's some things.
I wanted to be join the Air Force and be a fly one of the Thunderbirds.
I did that too. Yeah, in my dreams. Did you ever
Still go to
look at
air
a book
shows.
called Pippi Longstockings?
Yes.
You remember that? Okay.
I read all the Nancy Drew mysteries though.
That's what I did in school. I instead of hanging around with people and all this kind of stuff in school, I went to the library and just read Pippi Longstocking. And I was on some kind of an adventure, and I could take myself into her world.
I love reading too, and I think Nancy Drew actually was influential because I grew to love investigating, and I became an investigative
And
reporter.
that's going to be another show, and it's going to be about, you know what it's going to be about.
Well, now we are in our 13th.
UFOs.
Yeah, and they've already called us. It's their 20th year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That needs to be a 20th anniversary show.
Yes, it does. And we're already been asked to set up our Toys for Tots. So, oh, okay. Great.
20th anniversary. You're going to love this one.
They've got a lineup of some of the best bands up there. I mean, they're already, it's all over Facebook.
We got less than 2
They're
minutes.
getting some. If you have any questions about helping us in DeKalb County, last Christmas we gave out 1,800, toys to 1,848 children. That doesn't sound like that much, but what if you had to go buy toys for that many children and the price of toys has doubled? So, if we need your help, we want your help. If you have any questions about how you can help or where you can drop off toys or where to send a check, we have a P.O. box. If you want to send us a check, we'll make sure it goes to DeKalb County because we have a stamp with our, the name of our campaign on it, a code. So when we send it into the foundation, it goes in our account, and then that has a card that only I use. And then even if I have a team shopping, I'm the one that pays for everything using that card. So the money comes out of our account. So there's a paper trail to everything. But they're the most respected, most trusted Christmas charity in the country, and there's a reason for that. They've been around for over 75 years, and everybody looks up to the Marines. And it is a Marine. It's under the umbrella of the United States Marine Corps, but there was a nonprofit created in the form of the Marine Toys for Tots Foundation. Otherwise, people would be donating to the government rather than a foundation, a nonprofit. So
You got people in your own hometown who are helping with this.
if you want to go to ours, just type it in. You can type in Fort Payne-Al. .toysfortots.org. If you just type in toysfortots.org, it will take you to the main foundation and it won't come to us. So, but if you go to our page by using that QR code or that address I just gave you, it will give you my phone number and my email. You're free to call me, get in touch with me, and I'll be glad to answer any questions you have.
We say bye to everybody. We got to go. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye. Thanks for being on the show with me, LaRue. See you next month.
I love it.
Bye.